Next up, we will have exciting new product launches. So, well, without further ado, let's welcome to stage Jani Jääskeläinen, CTO at Staria, and Mikko Kurki, Head of Product Management, Staria. The stage is all yours. You have that one over there.
Thank you. Thank you. What a warm welcome and applause. Yeah, really happy to be on the stage. As Robin said, we might have some new instruments to show you, referring to the, what some said about the instruments and flying. So let's move forward. I think it's this one. So yeah, as you might know, or most likely you know, Staria has been a NetSuite partner, like 10 years already. But what is sort of a well-kept secret is that we are also very much into SuiteApp and software development. We actually have hundreds of customers, SuiteApp customers, software customers around the world. We have made 9 software localizations or NetSuite localizations, making us actually the largest NetSuite localization partner out there, at least in EMEA. So today is all about software and the ecosystem. And why we invest not only in the solution provisioning business, but software in NetSuite or software business in NetSuite is that we really believe that NetSuite is the choice of ERP for scaling companies. And also that the fact that the strength of NetSuite comes from the ecosystem. The partners, there are plenty of partners here today representing us, but it's the ecosystem that makes it strong. The core, I think one of the panelists said earlier today that the core, NetSuite should focus on the core. And then there are always these solutions that can be used to extend that. So we are there extending the ecosystem. And today marks a sort of a culmination point for a 12-month project where we set the target to build or expand our product scope of our products as well as the maturity level of them. So today we are not launching only 1, but 3 different new products. Without further ado, let's go to the first one. So today we are launching a new NetSuite native localization app for Croatia. This is a landmark for us. This is our 10th NetSuite native localization that we provide. And with the localizations, what you can do is that it ensures your financial compliance in a given country, and you can take it into use very efficiently and easily. And that's really key when you enter a new market to have that compliance. Now the next up then is account payable process. As we know, account payable is really laborious. It's the key process in any financial organization. And that's why we also within Staria place a lot of emphasis on that, on our own processes when we do financial outsourcing for customers, but also product-wise. And today we are launching Flow, which is an end-to-end AP automation solution for NetSuite. With Flow, we go well beyond the automation of the invoice creation in NetSuite or in the AP process. So Flow covers everything from the invoice capture, be it PDFs, invoices, to posting, help with an AI solution to have as accurate posting dimensions as possible, to approvals natively in NetSuite, all the way to the payment release. So one seamless flow from the invoice capture to the payments. And when designing Flow, the guiding principle was that it's not just the AP process and how it flows, but it's also about the efficiency of the process, the automation. So it all starts from getting that quality input We need to be able to, and that then helps us to take the AI superpowers into use, have those pre-posting dimensions predicted as accurately as possible, then leading all the way to 3PO matching, having the approvals done in NetSuite without having to switch to another solution and so forth, and leading all the way to the payment. This is now important when your operations scale. When you have tens of invoices, this doesn't matter so much. But when you have hundreds, or our largest customers have internally when we use Flow, we are talking about tens of thousands of invoices per month. So then every second, every minute counts. And this is the reason why we place so much emphasis on the automation part of the AP process. But I think I've done, and now I have Mikko, who can take us to the next launch with a new precision instrument, perhaps.
The age of relics is over, and the old rigid ways are superseded by a higher form of intelligence. A new era of data democracy has begun, the era of agility, ease, and true collaboration. This is the age of Naviloq, a turning point in data-driven business management and a unique navigation solution for growth journeys without borders. The new interactive generation of business intelligence and planning is here. Finance-focused, self-serving, and centralized. Naviloq, United Intelligence.
Thank you. Esteemed guests and partners, this is the world premiere of Naviloq, the next generation BI and planning tool developed by Staria's own BI team. I stand here today to share how it represents a turning point in the industry. So how exactly are we starting a new generation? I'm not making this claim lightly, I can assure you. I'm a modest Finn after all. But in order to understand the new generation, let's talk for a moment how things are done in the old world. You might not even realize just how many different tools are typically needed for business management until you try to piece them all together. We'll kick things off with the proverbial tip of the iceberg, the BI solution of your choice, these being our usual suspects. But what's the problem with them? They need to be heavily customized to be able to carry out the management reporting you need. They are extremely complicated to use by non-technical end users, and they can't help you with planning. But looking ahead is an important part of today's business, so the next thing you find yourself doing is eyeing on a planning solution. These are definitely improvements to using spreadsheets in planning, but much like the most popular BI solutions in the market, they are notorious for being complex and difficult to maintain without internal or external specialists. Indeed, these are more suited to enterprise-level customers. And ultimately, you need to make this whole thing work together, and you need to store data from all your source systems somewhere, and you need to create a centralized place where your BI and planning solutions can tap into. And that brings us to the final item on the shopping list, a data warehouse. So not exactly a setup for small and medium-sized businesses, is it? What you're left with is an expensive construction of multiple solutions that require technical specialists to maintain, and where most of your end users are left on their own. The staggering level of complexity, frustration, and limited access to insights lead to a division between those who can actually navigate these tools and those who cannot. The division and disparity in access to meaningful insights often force finance and business users to resort back to the de facto most popular BI solution on the planet, Microsoft Excel. And this has led to appalling adoption rates, especially in the realm of BI. But moving away from division and disparity, the next generation, in contrast, is characterized by unity. The unity of both functionality and users. With Naviloq, you don't need to care about the technical complexities since we have done the heavy lifting for you. And we have pieced all the necessary elements together. To begin with, we are introducing a no-code BI that can be used to carry out both financial and operational reporting without any technical skills, making insights accessible to everyone. Secondly, we here at Staria regard planning as a crucial part of next generation BI, so we're bringing agile and customizable budgets, forecasts, and scenarios on the same shared platform, involving everyone in the planning process easy. Thirdly, we are offering a pre-built or built-in data warehouse to store data from all of your source systems. We also provide you with multiple pre-built integrations ranging from HR, CRM systems, and to the most common accounting software and ERPs, including NetSuite, of course. And with your data warehouse, you're able to keep all of your organization's data safe and organized so it's always ready for your organization's reporting. So this is the bedrock on your growth journey. And finally, and perhaps the most important aspect, is the ability to share insights with everyone on the same platform. With Naviloq, you're able to attach your findings directly into chat groups, and you can ask other users to comment on them. And through all of this, Naviloq gives you united intelligence. So, Naviloq has been made to serve all the users in the organization, but there's one user group in particular that, according to studies, stands out as the primary user of BI, namely, my dear finance professionals. Traditional BI tools have often missed the mark when it comes to serving the needs of finance and management reporting, but Naviloq finally addresses this gap, bringing you the most frequently requested features built in it as standard. You know, stuff like creating your own management P&Ls easily, the combination of both reporting and planning on the same platform, multi-currency support, rolling 12-month figures, the ability to have allocations in place, and the list goes on and on and on. Naviloq also natively supports concepts important in finance, stuff like reporting periods and fiscal years. This means that finance no longer need to choose between ease of use and functionality. And before you ask, Naviloq supports Excel exports. But taking a closer look at the solution, you'll find an exceptionally user-friendly interface that seamlessly integrates its various functionalities. There are no artificial boundaries between them. You can freely blend, for example, reports and planning templates on the same dashboard, giving you unparalleled flexibility. So, be your tasker and BI or planning, you can simply start with the same familiar blank canvas and build exactly what you need. So, if you're familiar with using pivot tables in Excel, you are already well equipped to navigate Naviloq. The solution has been designed to be intuitive and user-friendly so that actually every user is able to self-serve. And through the power of next-generation performance that is capable of handling vast data sets, we have ensured a smooth user experience. Even when handling enormous amounts of data, all visualizations are updated seamlessly in milliseconds rather than in seconds, which ensures a dynamic and responsive user interface. And also, through the power of Naviloq, we made sure that the solution doesn't abruptly run out of steam as your business grows. But wait, there's more. We thought that wouldn't it be cool if Naviloq would be able to explain changes for you. So that's exactly what we did. Naviloq uses algorithms to automatically find reasons behind a change in numbers compared to previous periods or budgets. You're able to drill down on any data point and see through waterfalls which attributes in your data are best explaining the change. So let's say there's a big change in total turnover. The drill down could show you that these cost centers and these customer groups are explaining the majority of the change. And to top it all off, our solution is rapidly deployed with our standard pre-built content in just a matter of days. With Naviloq, we have really covered everything for you end to end, with unmatched breadth of functionality and focus. We have built a solution with high-end functionalities and made them accessible to mid-market as well, both in terms of usability and price point. So I will leave you with this final question. Do you dare continue your growth journey without Naviloq? Otherwise, I'll say you dare progressing in divided stupidity. But come and see for yourself and learn more about Naviloq and also about our new products in the upcoming webinars. Thank you so much.